Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action on this Sunday afternoon. We have 10 races on the card with the mandatory Rainbow Six. Pete Aiello upstairs with the scratches and the track conditions.
The weather, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the 90s. It's a warm summer day. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. Racing at Gulfstream. Look at that start. They're across the course here. From the outside, Lady Backtalk, one of the first into stride. Pretty Liza is away in the top flight. Splitting them is Roxy. These three in line. The back markers are sounded out, and Starship Maximus. And the run to the half-mile point, Roxy tightened up for racing room as Lady Backtalk shoves a half-length in front. Pretty Liza second, Roxy third and angling. Up to the outside, Starship Maximus, and sounded out as last. 22-2 for the opening quarter. Edgar Zayas and a return trip from New Jersey. He's in front with Lady Backtalk on top two over Pretty Liza second. Roxy on the outside third. From the back that sounded out wide and not kicking in, Starship Maximus. Off the turn in the stretch drive, they're a quarter of a mile from home. Lady Backtalk has the lead by 2.5 with 3/16 to find. Roxy is second toward the rail. It's Pretty Liza down the center, sounded out. Less than an eighth of a mile to come. Lady Backtalk wanders while clear. Roxy will have to settle for second. It's Goldmark Farm and Lady Backtalk for the first race winner by 2 in the end. Second, Roxy nicely clear of sounded out. Third, closer fourth, either Pretty Liza or Starship Maximus. 104 flat. And they're off. Good start for Devilman and Last Run. They're the first two to begin. Speeding through at the rail, Truly Urgent. Del Toro makes it a party, and Bernardo's Legacy gets started on the outside. So 5 scrimmage for the early lead with Max and FIFO in the yellow moving to the outside. Hillbilly Bob is in front of Noble Hero, and Adios Mate is last. To the far turn they go. They're 4 in line. Bernardo's Legacy takes the worst of it, 4 wide, but he's on the attack now. Del Toro's between horses, and Truly Urgent is outpaced toward the rail. Then back to Hillbilly Bob. He's racing together with Devilment. Max and FIFO is wide throughout. 3 in front of Adios Mate, and Noble Hero is last. They reach the top of the stretch, and Del Toro's up for a fight inside. 3 wide and moving his Last Run. In the middle, it's Bernardo's Legacy. On from fourth and Devilment. They're on their way home. It's Last Run sweeping up to take the lead now. Eighth of a mile to go. Last Run tries to sneak away. He's now 2 on top. Devilment down the center's trying to get into second with Bernardo's Legacy. Adios Mate with good energy late, but he's running out of time. It's Last Run who has the lead. Last Run for trainer Benny Kanahia by 3 in the end. Second, Devilment. Third, Bernardo's Legacy. Fourth was Adios Mate in 105 flat.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Awkward getaway, Vinicio. He's at the back, well behind early. Good start for both the favorite Coldstream and the outside horse Mighty Murphy. Mighty Murphy to take a clear lead. Coldstream is second and angles to the outside of the leader, moving out the rail, Mohawk River. Second last early is Cajun's Cookin', and after a messy start, Vinicio is well back with half a mile to race. Mighty Murphy and Cipriano Gill on the lead by almost 2 now over Coldstream, the 1-5 favorite on the chase from second. A gap of 4 more to Mohawk River, who's a length in front of Cajun's Cookin', and 3 to the trailer, Vinicio. Mighty Murphy makes his intentions known. He's trying to get away from Coldstream, but Coldstream is bridging the gap. 5/16 from home, Mighty Murphy by only an eck. Coldstream on the outside is now second, given some more rain by Vasquez, this heavy favorite. 5 ahead of Mohawk River, who will have a rail run ahead of Cajun's Cookin', and they're on their way home. They went 45-4 for the opening half mile. Coldstream comes away with a clear lead. An eighth of a mile remains. Mohawk River is going to catch Mighty Murphy. Down the center, it's Cajun's Cookin', but to the 16th pole, it's Coldstream, who makes short work of it late. Coldstream, 1-5, he's in front. Coldstream by 3.5. Mohawk River second, Cajun's Cookin' third, Mighty Murphy fourth in 1:11 flat. And they're off. Girl Dynamite was off just a half a step slow. Good start for Divine Encounter, who heads off for the early lead. Up on the outside, here's the favorite Girl Dynamite looking to get over. In between horses, that's Bellamendi into the top flight as they race to the half-mile grounds. Girl Dynamite went from last to first after an eighth of a mile and leads 3 parts of a length. Windrush holds the rail ground to be second. 3 wide Bellamendi, 2 path Divine Encounter, 4 wide Siljim. Then back to Sweet Sash, and area code 501 is last. 22-2 for the opening quarter. They reach the top of the stretch. The favorite is the target, Girl Dynamite, by 2.5 lengths, a quarter of a mile from home. Out 4 wide, Sweet Sash, 3 wide, Siljim, 2 path, Divine Encounter. Along the rail, Windrush as they straighten for the drive. Girl Dynamite with a wall of pursuers, but she's still in front. From the inside, Windrush is now second. Far outside, Bellamendi with the late run. As they come past the 16th pole, the favorite has it won. At 6-5, it will be Girl Dynamite to win by a diminishing 2. Second is Windrush, third is Sweet Sash, fourth is Bellamendi, 57-3. To start the Rainbow Six. They're off. Picture perfect start. Starter's having a great day. At the rail, Back 'em Up is away the best and reaches out for the early advantage from Nishumi, who's away in second. 3 wide, Endrick is now third. Aegon Targaryen is 4 wide on the course. The 2 at the back, Troops and Devo Doro. In the run to the half-mile point, it's a battle for the lead. Back 'em Up with inside position on the far outside. That's Aegon Targaryen. Moving up 3 wide, Endrick. Troops has now joined the vanguard, and in the middle, it's Nishumi. Aegon Targaryen was with the leaders at the start. Now he's last, passed by Devo Doro through a contested quarter that was flat out fast. 22-1. They speed around the far turn. Troops' bid is over as Nishumi is now put away. Back 'em Up. Endrick moves to him on the outside. The one who's had some pace ahead of him is Devo Doro. We'll see what he can do with it. He's a quarter of a mile from home, 5 lengths off the lead of Nishumi. They went to half in 45-3, and they're on their way home. Nishumi roused forward by Zayas at the rail. Back 'em Up tries to battle back. From the outside, it's Endrick. Back 'em Up is battling back here with a final eighth to go. The leader is Nishumi. He needs to mind his manners as Back 'em Up is tenacious. He's coming back. Back 'em Up looked dead beat, but he's in front at the wire. He's a half length better than Nishumi, who was second. Nicely clear of Endrick third. Devo Doro fourth. And Troops finished fifth. 111-1.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter,
You've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Saborio made a left-hand turn out of the gate, and Coach Kane was a step slow to move. Great start for Redland Rebels, who heads off for the early lead. In the middle, here's Ching Ching moving to challenge, and up on the outside, Il Vagabundo. 3 wide to the first turn is Risk. Saving ground toward the inside is Burkia to draw within 3 lengths of the lead. And then it's Escape from Home in between horses. Coach Kane has recovered. He's joined the top flight horses. He's about 6 lengths behind. Just ahead of him is Sir Cross Traffic, who's toward the rail. Then it's a gap of another 5 lengths back to Bravo Rough. He's a length and a half clear of Cadence, third last. Second last in the flying finish car, there's his Hard Talk, and the early trailer after a terrible start is Saborio. They make their way down the backstretch. The quarter speed was 23-1. It's Redland Rebels and Jonathan Ocasio who set the tone. They go to the half-mile point on top by a length and a half. Ching Ching is second. Burkia and Risk. Risk is on the outside making ground. Escape from Home is covered up. Coach Kane is 3 wide. He's in a little precarious spot here. Needs a little racing room as Il Vagabundo got started ahead of him. Saborio unleashing a wide run from the back. Then it's Sir Cross Traffic and Cadenced. Still well back is Bravo Rough, and far out of it is Burkia as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, the leader is still Redland Rebels, and Ocasio trying to go the distance here. They wheel for home, confidently handled, and 3 on top. Risk takes aim from the outside. Sir Cross Traffic held up in cross traffic, then back to the outside. Coach Kane. Final 1/8 of a mile, and the Beyond Cone Barn is in a zone. Here's another one for Patrick. It's Redland Rebels. Sharp in victory. He won by 6 and never saw a threat. Second was Risk. Third was Coach Kane. Closer fourth, either Escape from Home or Sir Cross Traffic in 1:35-3. And they're off. Another excellent beginning. From the middle, Damar's Legacy quick to begin and leads early on from Any Moment, who rushes to catch up. Cap Faraz between them and races into third. Up to fourth and down at the inside is Party Shaker ahead of Gimme Some Luck, who spots the leader about 4.5 lengths. Third last is Boots on the Moon. Vallesta's second last, and the early trailer is Chilling Factor. That's the 8 of them as they swing around the far turn. It's a hassle-free opening quarter for Damar's Legacy, who leads by a length and a half. Any Moment on the outside is now second, moving up to take third, Cap Farah. Wide on the course and Gimme Some Luck, held up between is Party Shaker. She's closer, about 5 lengths off the lead in front of Boots on the Moon and Vallesta as they reach the top of the stretch. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Damar's Legacy wheels for home on top 2.5, asks for more. Cap Farah toward the inside, Party Shaker alongside her, way out wide Vallesta. Final 1/8 of a mile. Damar's Legacy finding plenty. Party Shaker is rallied into second. She'll try to hold off Vallesta, but it's all Damar's Legacy. Length and a half winner in gate to wire fashion. Party Shaker second, Vallesta third in 57 flat. And they're off. Good start outside for Travel Happy, who heads off for the early advantage. Moving out the rail, Be Thankful is on the move. Splitting horses is the favorite Love Actually in the run to the half-mile point. It's Be Thankful who comes away with the narrow advantage. Right alongside is Love Actually, these two to the opening quarter together. They've opened 2 on Travel Happy, who's together with Breezy Bella. Another 2 to Super Freaky Girl. The back markers are Free to Roam, and the Dove Rules. To the far turn they go, Be Thankful. Nurses a narrow advantage, Love Actually. Up alongside second, Breezy Bella and Travel Happy third and fourth. 3 back to Super Freaky Girl, then Free to Roam as they reach the top of the stretch. It's Be Thankful who has the lead. Love Actually runs at her from the outside second. 3 back to Breezy Bella, they're an eighth of a mile from home. Breezy Bella is 25-1 and charging hard. Be Thankful digs toward the rail. Down the center and Free to Roam. Free to Roam, Super Freaky Girl in the middle. Super Freaky Girl and Free to Roam in a win picture. If I had to guess, it's Super Freaky Girl, but it's on the bob. Free to Roam right alongside. Third for sure, Breezy Bella at 55-3. They're off. They're off. Battle of Dover gets the first call and goes looking for the early advantage, moving up between horses. Dreams of My Father. Also right there is Bold and Breezy. These 3 almost in line. That was TB12 Always. How did Greenidge not fall off there? That was an unbelievable move. Unfortunately, he's out of the irons, but TB12 Always, who I believe brushed the inside rail, is in a world of hurt at the back. So Battle of Dover clear for Gonzalez by 2.5 lengths over Bold and Breezy second, from Dreams of My Father in third. Uno Tiger races alone in fourth. Followed fifth by Spites per Comete, then it's Las Olas. Outside of him, Dixie Preach, and TB12 Always with some issues at the back. 25-2 for the opening quarter. The leader is Battle of Dover, on top by 2 to the half-mile grounds. Dreams of My Father working way out in the center. Bold and Breezy is alongside. Uno Tiger plots an inside course here for Panici. He's about 5 lengths behind. Then Spites per Comete in front of the Grays, Las Olas and Dixie Preach. And at the back is TB12 Always. 49-3 for the opening half mile. Battle of Dover with a clear lead. Bold and Breezy is second. 2 back to Dreams of My Father, who's now third. Dixie Preach fourth. Up to the outside, Las Olas begins to rally into fifth. He passes Spites per Comete as Battle of Dover is under pressure to hold it. 3 quarters, 1:13-3. They're on their way home. Bold and Breezy on the outside. Battle of Dover fights right back toward the rail. These 2.5 better than Las Olas and Dixie Preach. Final eighth of a mile. Still nothing decided here. With the advantage, it's Battle of Dover. He's digging in. Las Olas with a late push down the center. Las Olas gaining ground on Battle of Dover. Battle of Dover digs. Battle of Dover hangs on to it. Battle of Dover beats Las Olas, who ran out of racetrack. It's closer third in 1:42-3. And Runners away in the Warriors Pride Stakes. A bit slower than the others was El Principito. Quick start for El Apagón, who heads off for the early advantage. And You Wish is charging to challenge, and on his outside, Abrir Caminos. Louis the Sun King is in the yellow colors, and way out wide is Extendo. Ducking over to the inside, Reef Runner will get a good early position. Two better than the Gray Rookie. Then it's Asher's Edge, and El Principito is last. Around the far turn they go. 21-2 for the opening quarter. El Apagón and hot-handed Jose Morelos are the leader. From between horses and You Wish, three wide Louis the Sun King. Abrir Caminos is next. Looking for a way through is Reef Runner. He's underway with Extendo on his back, and they're on their way home. Here's And You Wish to take on El Apagón, but loose for the drive. Reef Runner charging hard under Ray Lou, and here's Reef Runner down the center to take the lead now. The Warriors' pride goes to Reef Runner. He's in front. And You Wish second, Abrir Caminos was third, El Apagón fourth, and Louis the Sun King to complete your high five. 55 flat.
That wraps up this week of racing here at Gulfstream Park. We're back with you on Friday as we get into another week of summertime racing here at Gulfstream Park.